Let's continue in the Bundesliga, where we have to praise our friends from Leverkusen again, Christoph. They made hard work initially of their trip to Mainz. Mainz team yet to register a single win in this league. But in the end, after an own goal and a couple of goals in the second half from Grimaldo and Hoffmann, two of the new very good signings that they've been able to bring in, it was almost the expected result by now. And Leverkusen just continue to convince us with their football and their results. 16 from 18 points, their best Bundesliga start ever. Is it time for Bayern and others to worry and take them really seriously as far as winning the title is concerned?
Yeah, of course. I think we since Leverkusen played in Munich, they know that they have to take them seriously. And that performance in Mainz, I think, was also very important because they weren't playing that sexy football that we have been talking about. I think Mainz is a very difficult place to play sexy football because Mainz 05 is a hardworking team, very well organized, and they showed it again. But if you win there 3-0 without really getting into problems, you're a top team. And Bayer is a top team, and they are a real contender for the title if they can keep the form. And if they can keep the discussion, you were also fueling
putting petrol on the fire of Alonso rumors.
The Xabi fire. Will he be the next Real Madrid coach? And so in the end, they were discussing more about if Xabi will be the next Real Madrid coach than how they played in Mainz, and this could be a theme that is played from now on pretty often. But I mean, the man with the fuel can, what is he saying about it, Raphael?
Well, he of course is saying nothing, which is part of the reason why these rumors won't go away. If he were to commit himself fully to Leverkusen beyond the summer, then maybe the speculation would dampen. But of course, he is within his rights to point to the contract he only just signed a few weeks ago, really, to extend his stay until 2026. And he probably doesn't feel like talking about Real Madrid every week or even ruling anything out at this point. Leverkusen, they are quite relaxed, and it seems genuine, their level of relaxation. I think they're also not naive. They understand that Xabi Alonso is going to be in high demand, and if Real Madrid come calling, then the contract is not really that important, and they'll have to find a solution. But I think the point that you mentioned is the key one. They will have to find a way to manage this process, irrespective of the outcome. They'll have to find a way to not make this the main story every single week. I guess as long as they're winning, it's the kind of noise that you can live with. But of course, the moment there's a bit of a setback, then everyone will jump on this as the reason why the team is no longer performing. And then things can get a little bit awkward. But yeah, they seem to be so happy with so much momentum and so much positivity around the whole club and the way the team are performing, especially, that I think they can live with what is a very annoying and of course not very productive debate from their point of view.
Yeah, and probably they are also relaxed because they know Xabi as somebody who is playing to his own rules in a way. So it's not like you have to do this and that in your coach's career. If he would have done that, he wouldn't have been coach of the second team of Real Sociedad San Sebastian, because it would have been easy for him to get a a team higher up to start, and he seems to be very clever in or maybe honest in looking at himself. Where am I as a coach? Where do I have developed? What is probably lacking? And so I think it will not be only the temptation to be coach or manager at Real Madrid, but also that I think he needs to be convinced himself, I'm ready to take this job. And probably he is thinking, I need 3 more years somewhere else. I don't know. We don't know. Maybe someday he will explain it to us.